Okay, in the previous video we talked a little bit about audio drums. Now let's talk a little bit about live drums. Again, live drums are actual wave files representing the entire drum kit, for which you can import into the various arranger sections of the SD-90 and have them dynamically adapt to the tempo of the style that you're creating or modifying. So let's take a look here at some of the onboard live drums that are provided from Ketron. So let's look at this here. You know, on the screen, anywhere it says live next to one of the styles indicates that there's some form of a live component to it. So I happen to know Evergreen has a live drum kit, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select that. And let me just play that for you for a minute. Okay. Okay, so you got the idea on that one. So now, if we wanted to make some changes to that or modify, you know, that particular sound, what we would do is live drums typically require modifications in live modeling. There are a few places where you can make some other changes that I can go over very quickly. Matter of fact, we can do that first. So if I go into view, you'll see there that in the upper left-hand corner I have live drums. And I can change the volume. I can also add reverb here. At this point I can mute the track. Or I could go into the drum subsystem here and I could make changes to the volume in here, the reverb. I can even EQ. Let me just and apply different presets that are related to EQing the drum kit. I don't know if you can hear that. The changes are pretty subtle. You get the idea. Okay, and I can also, oh, here for example, you know, if we do a fill, maybe we don't want to crash when we come out of it. Okay. Now, if we want a crash, I would turn this on. Maybe you didn't hear that. Let me turn that up a little bit. So do you hear the crash at the end? If I turn this off, you won't hear the crash. So there are some other places. Now, not every parameter in every menu works across all three drum styles, so you do have to pay careful attention as to whether you're using a live drum, an audio drum, or a Midi drum in order to fully understand what you can change in some of the drum submenus. But let's go ahead and say we don't like that particular drum pattern at all, and we want to change it. So let's go ahead back and we'll look at, we'll go into live modeling. And let's make sure that's turned off. We'll go here into live drums. Let me start the style again based on where we were. And let's go up and pick something else such as a shuffle. So you'll see now we're playing a shuffle with that particular pattern. Okay, let's go up and pick something else. So let's go up here and take a, well, let's try an R&B. So you see now there's a completely different rhythmic pattern that's adjusted to the tempo into this style. Okay, let's pick something else. Let's go up and do pop shuffle. So this is different. And let's do one more just to show. Let's go up and pick a country. Let's see what's up here. How about a country ballad? Yeah, let's pick this. So now I got a sort of a country rhythmic blend to this. So that's kind of the idea behind live drums. Again, you can make some parameter changes here in some of the other submenus, but again, not every feature is available just because of the uniqueness of the live drums and their ability to be able to conform to tempo and to the style that you're playing. So very nice. A bunch of these are included as factory presets from Ketron, or in the case of live drums, you do have the ability to produce your own, either by recording a real drummer or by using some software package to create the wave files, bringing it in, exporting them, and then using them. Okay, in the next video, we'll talk about the MIDI drum capability.